The Mirror. Lee's lost treasure. Now, mate sent me a link of him on Britain's Got Talent. Apparently he's got all sort of problems, but he takes a piss, and apparently it's really funny. The breast cancer revolution. Breakthrough means 5,000 British women a year will be spared chemo. Now, you notice the choice of words here. Will be spared chemo, like it's a bad thing, because it is, of course. Biggest advance in a generation to save the NHS millions from today. Daily Fail. The Good Doctor's Guide. Exclusive Britain Best Consultants as chosen by their fellow doctors. Now I'm starting to have less and less trust and belief in doctors, especially when there are some that I know that have got cancer and are treating it with alternate methods, and the doctors are saying, oh no, don't do that, don't do that, stop taking that. So they're probably just murderers more than anything else. After insisting for years he was dead, police turn up on Jeremy Thorpe's hitman's doorstep to find he's vanished. A very English farce. Out of uniform, you'll notice as well. No hat. Seems to be the standard these days, or the lack of standard. Test to slash breast cancer chemo. Why would they want to slash it if it helps you? Oh, well, that's right, because it doesn't help anything or anyone. Aye. The plot thickens. Is Thorpe suspect alive and well? Ian Birrell on Jeremy Hunt's record-breaking NHS run. He's nearly totally destroyed it, and he's after breaking it totally, because that's what he is. Fatal flaw. New stealth jet lacks range to carry out strikes, can't land on aircraft carriers, it doesn't manoeuvre very well, it's basically a pile of shit, but, you know, that'll defend the country, won't it? Yeah. Brexit talks. Foster threatens to pull DUP support. Light is stronger than darkness. Victims of the fake false flag London Bridge attack remembered. Clean Oceans. Change your toothpaste to save the planet. What a crock of shit. Genetic tests could help breast cancer patients avoid chemo. Large-scale trial finds chemotherapy may be unnecessary after surgery for up to 70% of women with most common type of early breast cancer. Oncologists heard fundamental change in way disease is treated. Thousands of UK women a year to benefit with tests already available on NHS. Guardian. TU sees rights app as age pay gap widens. Police facing surge in extremists released from jail. Analyst finds. Piss off. And the picture, of course, is the London Bridge fake false flag being remembered a year on. First we had Manchester, now London. Yeah, got to keep you scared, and that way you'll be easy to do as you're told. The Times. Why women are more likely to view life with healthy digest. And here we go with the bullshit. Secret files prove Iran is trying to build bomb. Israel urges Europe to tear up nuclear deal, because Israel, or more correctly the Zionist scum that controls it, wants to cause World War III. Ministers publicly defy May on two key policies. And the picture, 1 year later, London more than ever, more united than ever, turn to love. Telegraph. Boris could bulldoze Heathrow runway vote. Visa cap on foreign doctors to be lifted. Made to ease curbs on medics from outside the EU after NHS warned of staff shortages. Breast patients can be spared chemotherapy. Police pay alleged Thorpe hitman a visit. Trump is picking up pennies as China steamrollers trade. End cheap advanced rail fares. MI5 to share terror tip-offs with teachers. And I can see how that would go. Ring, 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 ring. Oh, yeah, it's school. Is that the headmaster of the Brainwashing Society? Oh, good, good. Yeah, it's MI5 here. Just thought we'd let you know we're going to carry out a terror attack on such and such a bridge. So if you can keep your kids away, that'd be cool. Yeah, okay, right. Well, don't forget, keep it secret, because no one's supposed to know that we're the actual terrorists controlled and terrorising the population for hundreds of years now, at the behest of whichever government is voted in or selected, should we say. Okay, that's the end of that terror alert for you. Star. Love Island Villa. Michelle Keegan opens fire. Our girl battles for our brave boys. Defiance on Bridge of Tears. Express. We will never forget those who died and will never surrender to hatred and division, as the hypocrites line up to apparently pay homage to something that never happened, really. Britain faces summer of knife mayhem. MPs demand tough powers for police to stop bloodshed. In other words, give the police more power to search anyone they want. Let's turn this dictatorship into an iron fist so that they can't wiggle out of anything. The 2-year-old who's teaching her twin how to walk. Metro. England back in business. Now, that other match was definitely thrown because they couldn't come back with and beat Pakistan by the innings defeat, but just like that when they were playing so shit. Made a shift in war on terror. Government ramp up terror alerts as they intend to increase the terror of the population so that you do as you're told, and allow them to bring in this dictatorship and part of the one world government plan to depopulate the planet, which is kicking off really well at the moment. They've at least 20,000 dead this year just in the UK alone, than more than should be, but you know, don't let that worry you, unless it's you, of course, in which case you're dead. Home Sec unveils strategy. The same Home Sec that voted to keep the Windrush papers quiet. So yeah, no safe spaces for fanatics. You mean that there's going to be no safe spaces in Parliament? Lessons from attacks in 2017. Yes, we've learnt be more thorough and doing better next time, said Theresa May. The Independent. Chuka Umunna on not paying interns. U-turn on drugs. Major music festival says no to testing. Classic Some of the Proms. Y. Williams versus Shapova has by. London Bridge victims, false flag, fake event remembered. Thousands of breast cancer patients can avoid agony of chemotherapy. Financial Times. London Bridge terror victims remembered. UniCredit seeks SocGen tie-up in push to create Europe champion. Banks plot Italy-France merger. Pressure on lenders to join forces. Rome crisis delays plans. Yes, it's all starting to come crashing down, thankfully. Genetic test can spare breast cancer sufferers the turmoil of trauma of chemotherapy. They know it's traumatic then to have that shit. Cambridge faces questions on death of black students.